Scene 1. Steve is seated on a couch, surrounded by little origami animals. His wife Jen is nearby, busily tapping away at her laptop, obviously engaged in something productive.
Honey, take a break and come do a little origami with me.
Remember what the therapist told us? I don't have to do origami anymore if I don't want to.
I'm not making, I'm asking. Just a couple of paper cranes. It's so lonely folding here all by myself.
Like I said in our session last week, I hate paper, I hate paper cuts, I hate folding paper and getting paper cuts.
That's because you're not folding right. I can show you how to do it better if you'd only let...
Stop! It's either me or the origami. I mean it.
Steve sighs, a big, audible sigh that fills up the room. Jen scowls, then, looking over at him, shakes her head in pity. Suddenly, she gets an idea. She turns back to her laptop and starts madly typing and clicking with her mouse as Steve sorrowfully folds another square of paper.
Hey, I have an idea.
How you can fold without getting paper cuts?
No, how you can find other, whatchamacallit, origamis.
But I like folding with you.
No, this is better. Temple Isaiah is looking for people to start small groups around topics or hobbies that interest them. Why don't you start a small group for making origami?
I don't know. I don't see this as a religious thing. I don't want to only have to make stars of David and menorahs, although I have never done a menorah. That might be interesting.
No, it says here it doesn't have to be about anything related to Judaism.
No?
They just want to bring congregants together around shared interests.
Origami brings people together.
Some people.
Pardon?
Let's sign you up right now, shall we? You could lead a group. I really don't think there's a minute to waste.
Scene 2. At the temple. Steve is seated behind a table, sporting some origami animals, with a sign that reads, "Let's get folding! Temple Isaiah Origami Club." Congregant number 1 strolls on by, notices the sign, does a double take, and walks backward to get to the table.
Origami? Say, I haven't done that since I was a little kid.
Right, that's the joy of origami. It makes you feel young again.
Congregant number 2 walks on by, also stops.
Origami. That looks so relaxing.
Origami is the original de-stressor. When I get home at the end of the day, nothing like origami to get the kinks out for me.
Congregant number 3 stops to chat as well.
Can it help with grief?
It can. I'll tell you, when my fish Bernie passed away, origami is what got me through the long.
Now, lots of people are coming by. Everyone wants to sign up to do origami. Steve is taking names as fast as he can scribble. The last one, after everyone clears out, is Jen.
Wow, looks like you've got a pretty popular small group here.
Steve triumphantly holds up a sheet covered front to back with names and emails.
That's a lot of people. I don't think our house can hold all of them. And how often are you going to be meeting? And how long will this go on? And are you going to even have time for me anymore?
Honey, it's okay. Small groups need a limited amount of time. The origami group is going to get together on Tuesday and only for 6 months. It can be hosted at different participants' homes. Plus, the temple said that we can't have more than 18 people in a group.
So what are you going to do with all the rest of those people?
They can either be on a wait list, remember that, or we can possibly start a second origami group.
Are you ready to take this all on?
It's exciting to try something new, you know. Maybe you could look into organizing a small group yourself. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, like I could start a small group about fencing or knitting or carpentry.
Well, honey, you don't fence, knit, or really build anything.
Yeah, but that's the point. I want to learn.
I think the idea is supposed to be that you lead a group. So each group has someone who is somewhat knowledgeable in the particular area.
Well, I guess I can look for somebody else to lead because I don't really have any special interests or talents.
That's not true. Let me think.
Jen waits, eager to hear. He thinks hard.
I know. You know how you like to go to open houses and critique the different fixtures?
Jen nods, mystified.
You could start a small group that goes to open houses and critiques the fixtures.
Oh, Steve, how fun! While you're folding origami with your group.
Exactly.